welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing my birthday haul. So before I get started, yes, I am wearing the same top I wore in my last video, but that's because I had my flu jab on the day filming these videos and my arm is starting to really hurt and I don't want to have to put a new top on because I am a wuss. So I thought I'd just wear this just to cover it up because I realised I didn't explain what this was in my previous video. For my birthday I got a few things, mostly a bit of money and some vouchers because I asked for some tops for work. So they've given me some vouchers so I can go get myself some. Didn't get many books this year, which I suppose is a good thing because I do have a lot of books on my TBR shelf that, because I'm not reading as much, it's taken me a while to get through, so maybe that's a good thing. So I'm going to start with the books I got, and they are all classics which are great. First one is 1984 by George Orwell. This is a book that I want to reread as an adult. I remember reading this when I was doing my A-levels, so I was around 17, 18, and I just could not get into it. I did not like it, I hated it. But then the same thing happened with To Kill a Mockingbird. I read that at school, didn't really understand it, we read it as an adult and I loved it. And I want to do that with this, just to see if as an adult I understand it a bit more and I like it a bit better. And I'm so glad I got this cover as well, because this is the cover I really wanted. I just think it looks so cool and I'm definitely going to give this a go. I think there's an audiobook online, and recently I found with classics sometimes it is better with an audiobook just to get over the language, but I don't think language would be an issue with this because I don't think it's that old, is it? I'm not 100% sure how old it is, but I knew with Jane Austen and the Brontes, audiobooks were so much better because I could just not get the language when I was reading them. I think with this it might just depend on what I'm feeling like, whether I read it or whether I listen to the audiobook. But I'm so glad I've got this because this is a book that I really do need to read, because I think it's a book you have to read at least once. And seeing as I was a teenager and didn't really care for it in school, I want to reread it in my own leisure time and really think about it. Now the other two classics are from the Penguin Deluxe editions and I just really love them so much. There's a few I want, but I was given the two books that were the ones I wanted the most. First one obviously being Dracula by Bram Stoker. Dracula, if you probably don't know, is my all-time favourite classic, and I want to get more pretty editions of the book, because unlike Jane Austen and the Brontes, you don't get many pretty editions of Dracula. So I just love this one. If I come closer, it's like comic cartoony, and I love the back as well, that is just awesome. And you've also got just all the little art stuff. I just love it so much, and it's a bit spooky as well, and I love these, I don't know what they're called, but like uneven pages. I just love it and I'm just so glad I have this edition because Dracula is just the best classic ever. If you haven't read it, you really do need to, especially if you like your vampires. I keep saying this, but you can't not like a vampire book and not at least try Dracula, because that's where everything started. I just love it, it's so underrated and I need more people to read it. I know when I did my Halloween reads I had quite a few people going, I'm going to try Dracula, and I really hope they do because I want to see what they think of it and I want more people to read it because it's so underrated and I love it. And it's such a shame that I didn't get to reread it this year because of my awful reading month in October, but I may just have to reread it another month anyway, just because I do really want to get this read again. I love it. And the next one is the Jane Eyre edition by Charlotte Bronte. I just love this because both of them look quite Halloweeny and gothic, which was just perfect. Just to get closer, this is the Jane Eyre edition on the back as well, and then you've got the house there, and what's on this flap, I can't remember. Oh, it's the house again. But yeah, I just love these, they are so pretty. And even though I've got my normal editions of the books, those are probably the books I'm going to read. These are more for like just to look pretty on my bookshelf and everything, but I do really like them and I'm so glad I have them. I think the other edition I wanted is Les Miserables because I think there's an edition of that. I have read Les Mis, but I got rid of the original book I had. It was just like a normal Penguin edition, and now I just want a really nice edition to go on my bookshelf just to prove to people that I have actually read it. And I think the Penguin Deluxe edition of Les Mis is really good, so if I don't get that for Christmas I might just buy it for myself. But these are just so pretty and I'm so glad that I have them. Next things I got were perfect because I love witches and Halloween, and it's this mug. that says Hocus Pocus. I haven't used it yet because I need to give it a good wash, but that is just perfect for me, and it's perfect size. If anyone buys me a mug, it has to be a big mug. If it's not a big mug, don't bother, because I love big mugs, because what's the point in having a small cup of tea? You need to have a big mug of tea, and this is just perfect, and I just love how simple it is. When I went to Boundary Mills with my mum, dad and my sister, I saw loads of Halloween mugs, and I was like, I just want them all, because mugs, I collect them. We have lots of mugs, mostly from the Disney store. Disney store mugs are great, but you can never have two mugs, especially in winter when I've got my coughs. That means I drink lots of hot water or tea, so this is just perfect for me. Another thing that's kind of witch themed are these wicked tea towels, which I love. Look at it, resting witch face. I just love them. I don't know if I will actually ever use them. I think they might just be ones that I might somehow frame and put up on my wall, because I just love it. I love anything to do with Wicked. It's my favourite musical, and I think these are just awesome. The next few things are all Star Wars themes, which are great. This is the Star Wars 2019 calendar. I already do have a calendar for next year. If you watch my RTX haul, I got the ruby one, but you can never have too many, so I'm guessing this will go in this room, because I am planning on having a desk. And this one might just be there just to put all my videos on, so I've got them right in front of my desk. But it's really cool. I love how it's like colour splash on the back. This seems to be focused on the bad guys and bounty hunters. They've only got 4 months with the good guys. In October, which is my birthday, you have all the bounty hunters here. That one. And my boyfriend's birthday is April, so he gets Boba Fett, which he'll be quite happy with. But that's quite cool. And then I got another mug. This time it's Star Wars themed. Like I said, you can never have too many mugs, but I have a feeling my boyfriend will be nicking this mug because he loves Star Wars as well. So yeah, pretty cool. So that's it for my birthday haul. I think I'm going to have to find somewhere to put those books on my shelf. My classic shelf is a bit full due to all my tutsums. Are they tutsums? It's spelled T-S-U-M, but I can never pronounce it. Or is it just sum-sums? It might be sum-sums. I've got all those on my shelf, so I may need to rearrange it, but I am planning on rearranging my bookcases anyway, because I'm not liking this shelf at all. I think I might be for Harry Potter stuff there, and then my comics over there. So yeah, but I think my next video is when I originally organised my bookshelf, a video which I am quite proud of. So I hope you do enjoy that, but that's it for this video because I am starting to ramble, and I will see you later with a new one. Bye!